This movie describes how to use the dance the dependent variable activity. This is one of the geometric functions activities, in which students create, manipulate, and experience function concepts by treating geometric transformations as functions with points as their variables. In this two-part activity, students perform physical and virtual dances based on the rotation, dilation, and translation families. In part one, teams of students set up mirrors, center points, or whatever else they need, and then play the roles of independent dancers, dependent dancers, and choreographers to perform a physical function dance. In part two, pairs of students perform and coach several virtual function dances by dragging points on the screen. Students' objectives in part one are to prepare and perform dances in which they move around according to the rules of a particular function, taking on the roles of independent and dependent variables. Students' main objective in part two is to drag a point in the role of dependent variable, being careful to follow the function rule. This can be surprisingly challenging and provides them with a fresh perspective on the nature of function and the covariation that a function exhibits. In this movie, I'll show 2 of the 8 virtual function dances. I begin with dance 1, a translation dance. Point A is the independent variable and will move along the restricted domain, shown here. My job is to drag P to follow the translation rule that you can see in vector J. Here we go. Press the Ready, Set, Go button. I'm ready to drag point P as soon as A moves. There goes A. Oh, I'm following it, following it, following it. I can't quite get the speed right, but I'm not doing too badly. And there we go. And you can see I was off by a fair amount at the beginning. I did much better through the rest of it. If we check the result here, we can see that I was pretty close to the actual range for this function. Now I'll try dance 6, a rotation dance by 90 degrees. By the way, this is a lot harder than a 180-degree dance. Here it goes. First, I have to get E in its correct position. There we go. Okay. Oh my. As you can see, I had a few glitches here. I didn't do as badly as I thought I might do. And we can compare here the actual range with the path that I took as the dependent variable. You can turn the difficulty up, which makes the tolerance a little bit tighter and also makes the speed of the independent dancer faster. So you can practice performing these dances and get better and better at them. This concludes the movie about the activity Dance the Dependent Variable.